All right, yes, sir. Welcome back to Time Flies Podcast with Jesus Sepulveda. You guys, welcome back, man. Another week, another day, another dollar. For those of you that are working, for those of you that are essential, all right, another day, another dollar. You guys are living it up, you bastards, man, making all that money while we over here being broke, and you guys over there thriving, living large. Y nosotros aquí, no, pues ojalá que, this month we make it through because it's looking kind of bad. But not so bad for those who are getting hooked up by the U.S. government. Yes. People might think that's low class to get excited over unemployment. But right now, in these times, in estos tiempos, unemployment is a blessing, okay? The U.S. government right now is getting our backs, right? Ese pinche Trump, he's fucking fighting for those votes. He's doing all the good things now. All of a sudden, he's a good guy, trying to be a good guy and stuff, trying to put in employment, trying to help people. The stimulus might come. The second stimulus might be out here. We don't know yet. I don't know. They're still fighting it through. So I don't know what they be doing over there at the goddamn Pentagon. Is it the Pentagon where they do the things? Is it the Pentagon? No, it's not. It's the Capitol Hill, right? You see, this is why you shouldn't vote for Jesus Sepulveda 2020. Hopefully that second check comes through because I have spent that check. Don't you hate when you have a money that's coming in, when you get a check and you think, oh shit, like I got a good amount coming in, I could spend this because this is coming, but you're not 100% sure. You just think like I've put in a couple of hours, I got an extra 3 hours, so shit, I'm gonna cop that, I'm gonna get that shit, and then that check comes through and it's not looking so hot. Ese pinche check is not looking as hot as you thought. It's not looking as thick as you thought it was gonna be, right? It's low. Now you over here like, ¿sabes qué? Where am I going to get that extra 200 because I spent that shit? That's always been my fucking problem. Now, when I would work and had like a 9 to 5, like I would spend money that I didn't have, bro. Especially if there was a bill coming, I was very responsible with that shit. Just be like, yeah, man, like I should pay this phone bill and I should pay this car note, but yo, man, bottle service though. Shit. I mean, how much bottle shit? I got that. I got it. I got it like that. But in the end of the month, I'm gonna be like, the thing is, I thought I had it, but very responsible with my fucking money, man. But anyways, tough times. Yeah, especially if you lost your job during this pandemic, like shit. Like I lost mine, shit. I'm trying to do shows here and there, and at first it was cool. It was like, you know what I did? I was one of those, those fucking self-centered bastards that was like, I'm glad this happened because, finally some time for myself and regroup, and I've been working so hard, but, I mean, it's not a good thing that this happened, right? And you're trying to get the positive out of the negative and say, you know what, pues está bien, to regroup. But, those people that lost their jobs, it's fucked up. It's fucked up out here because you don't know what to do. You don't know what's the next move. It's a weird position to be in. Like, when you don't know what the next move is, that's when people start freaking out. That's when in the hood, people start robbing motherfuckers. Like, it's just not a good look, right? I'm very fortunate to be where I'm at right now, where I'm in a good little place, but I also want to be better. But right now I'm okay. I'm trying to figure out what's gonna happen. I'm trying to entertain you guys. That's why it's very important for you guys to hit that subscribe button, because I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. Okay, those numbers, they don't match up. Y'all watching this shit, which I appreciate you guys watching this shit, but y'all ain't hitting that subscribe button. Y'all just like, let's see what he got. He's funny and shit, but I don't know. Nah, motherfucker, press that shit. Man, it's not adding up. Right? Where was I? Okay, I was at the losing job situation. Right? I am very used to this feeling of losing a job. You guys, you're talking to me, all right? You're talking to Mr. Like, I remember I had one summer, I had 20 jobs in one summer. I got fired, rehired, fired. I went to another job. I got hired, went to another job. Like the interview situation, I know what they want to hear. I give them exactly what they want to hear because I've been through this shit. I've been through that system. I've been fired. I've been hired. I know I'm going to get fired when they give you this. When they give you this talk like, oh, yeah, can we talk to you for a second? Yeah, it's just, yeah. Can you stop with, once you're done doing what you're doing, come on, we want to talk to you. We want to have a little conversation with you. That's when I know, like, oh, these motherfuckers are going to fire me. Yeah, I feel it. I'm going to go steal some toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? I got to leave with something. Fuck that. I'm used to this shit, right? And losing a job in a Latino household, that's not a good look, man. That's not a good look because, shit, my dad, he don't play that shit. You lost your job, he don't play that shit. Immigrant families, I don't know how you white people do. I'm not saying all white people are the same, but I'm assuming y'all just very supportive. Like, well, son, take some time. Let's regroup, and you'll bounce back. Until then, I got you. Don't worry, I'll spot you. I'm gonna loan you $2,000 just to like hang in there, and just you'll bounce back. I know you will. God damn it, you're a Johnson. For Christ's sake, you'll bounce back, right? Not me, man. My dad would just be like, ¿Y qué? And now what? ¿Y ahora qué? Now what? What are you gonna do? Because I'll tell you right now, that car that I put my name under for you to have, it needs to be paid. So, ¿cómo lo vas a hacer? ¿Cómo lo vas a hacer? My mom, gordo, cálmate. No. ¿Cómo lo va a hacer? What are you gonna do? You're over there with your friend and driving the car como que, hey, you know what, I'm rich, I have money. Ahora, ¿dónde está el money? Pues, ¿dónde está el rich? A ver, enséñame. ¿Dónde? ¿Cómo lo vas a hacer? Oh, my God, dude, it's not a big deal. All right, I'll get another job. Like, there's millions of jobs in America, dude. I'm going to get a job wherever. All right? But right now, I just want to, like, relax. I want to, like, get, relax. I've been, like, pressured and stuff. I just want to, like, relax, take some time out. Time off. No está loco este hijo su chica. Time off. Mira, no. ¿Sabes qué? Vete para el McDonald's. La que trabaja right there. Beautiful job. McDonald's, they're going to hire you. Latino always thinks that McDonald's is hiring. They're just waiting for motherfuckers to just apply because they're hiring motherfuckers, like, left and right. By the way, like, McDonald's, it's like, everybody talk shit and talk down on McDonald's, but it's actually a cool job. I'm not saying it's the best job. I'm not saying it's like, but it's a cool job. Like, bro, they got 401k. They fucking got benefits. They got dental. They fucking work with Disney. I know they hook up some people with some tickets, some discounts. Like, McDonald's, you got to think about it. McDonald's is worldwide. All right? I'm not being the spokesperson for McDonald's and shit. I barely like their fries, But I remember I listened to my dad. I said, you know what? Fine, fuck it. I'm gonna try McDonald's. Not that I listen. He forced me to do it. Like, if I didn't do it, he would have kicked me out, or he would have, like, whipped my ass. One of those two. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would definitely. I had to go and apply at McDonald's, and I applied. And the guy, like I said, I know how to work the motherfucking interview and shit. The guy liked me. He's like, I like your energy. I think we might find a good spot for you. I don't know. When can you start? And this is a trick that my dad taught me. This is a cool little Latino, I don't know but it's a cool little trick my dad taught me. He said, always go with black pants and black shoes, ready to work. So if they ask you when you want to work, you say, right now, ahorita mismo. Ponte las pilas, compa. Wake up, cabrón. Get your head out of your ass, cabrón. Wake up. Be ready, cabrón. Be ready. So I go in the interview, black pants, black shoes, and the guy tells me, like, hey, so let me ask you a question. When do you want to start working? When can you start working? I was like, well, right now I got my black pants, I got my black shoes, whatever you need, I'm here right now, He's like, wow, boy, you see, now that's the attitude I like to hear. I think you're gonna do very well right here at Ronald McDonald's. Matter of fact, let me show you around. Let me show you a little tour. Come on, follow me. So I go behind him, man, and I'm just like, I look at my dad, and I'm like, hey, give him like a thumbs up. My dad's like, By the window, he just, I told you, chingada madre. My dad takes off and shit. Fucking, text me, call me when you're done. Fucking thing. And I was like, all right, just go, shit. And I go, he goes, gives me a little tour. He's like, all right, okay, we're right here at the burger section. Right here, we have a picture of all the burgers. They label them, what you gonna put in them, ketchup, mustard. We season them with a little bit of salt and pepper before we throw them in the grill, and I'm just breaking it down, right? And on this section, we got the fries. Now, these fries, they got to be switched up every, 10 minutes, because if they don't, and I'm just like, bullshit, because we've all had those fucking fries, and they needed a little bit more time. They're not that crisp, Every once in a while, man, it's like getting great McDonald fries is like rolling the dice. You know what I'm saying? You have every once in a while, you're going to get a fucking 7-Eleven, you're going to be like, damn, these are fresh-ass fries. But for the most part, you don't get them soggy, fucking, just greasy-ass fries, and you're just like, and it's the best part, right? When you get your meal, and you open the bag, and right away, you go in there, you go for the fries. You want to feel them, right? You're just feeling like, and if they're nice and crisp and warm, you're just like, all right, well, I mean, they could have been better, but when they're fucking hot and what happened? They're fucking great today. Fucking crisp, they're hot. Fucking burn my fucking finger in them boy away, but it's worth it. It's worth the fucking burn, right? Those are the best fries. Anyways, and we're going, man, he's showing me around. He's showing me the people. He's just like, hi, this is we call Stewie right here. Stewie, say what's up. And hey, what's up? Oh, you're going to like it here, man. It's a great job. I'm just like, oh, thanks, man. And he's all, yeah, right this way. And they always leave you alone for a second, right? You always get interrupted. Sir, there's someone on the phone with you. Huh? Phone with? Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, can you stay here for a second? I got to go pick this phone real quick. Talk to somebody. All right. Just stick around. Just hang tight. Hang tight. They always leave you for like, 10, 15 minutes, right? And you're just left there by yourself. I feel like you're in people's way all the time. They're like walking back and forth. They're like, oh, sorry. They're like, oh, excuse me, man. We're gonna. Oh, yeah. Fuck. You new, man? Hey, you new? Like, I might be new. Yeah, welcome aboard, man. And you just start feeling like, oh, thanks, dude. That's cool. All right. You're just fresh. You don't know where to stand. And then you walk into that bitter employee, the veteran, the vet, the guy who's been there for years, dog. Like, you that bitter dude that's just like warns you. You know what I mean? Just comes in. He always comes in the back. It's all fucking. He's mopping and shit. He's just an old timer. Everyone, this fool's an old timer, just mopping. And I just hear a little whisper like, psst, psst, young blood. And I'm just like, what? What is that? God? Young blood. I'm like, young blood? Where the fuck is it? I look and I see straight ahead. I see him. The old man. Mopping. Right? Young blood. Come here, young blood. You know who reminded me of? He reminded me of the guy from like Aladdin. Remember when he's showing him the lamp? He's like, I don't know if you can do it. Like, oh, show me the lamp. I was like Aladdin right there. Right? I was like, what's going on, sir? He's just like, you gonna work here? I was like, well, I mean, maybe, I applied and stuff, and hopefully he likes me. He's like, don't do it, young blood. Don't do it. Run. You don't want no part of this shit. You don't want to be here, young blood. I've been here for 25 years. You don't want to be here. And I'm just like, well, why not? It's not worth it. Yes, I put my kids through college. Yes. I've paid and gone through vacations. But it ain't worth the young blood. I haven't seen the light of day. And I'm just like, God damn, for real? It's just like, I worked too hard, young blood. You don't want no part of this shit. Run! Run while you still can. There goes fucking Mr. Johnson cuts in and says like, Hey, what's going on here? Huh? Jeremiah, get back to work. Stop scaring the new employee. Jeremiah. Sorry about that. I'm sorry you had to listen to this guy. This guy's been with us for quite some time. Anyways, let me show you the freezer. We're walking through the freezer. I'm looking back, and he's just looking at hunched up like fucking hunchback in Notre Dame. Just fucking, run, young blood, run. I'm just like, oh, fuck, this motherfucker. All right. Anyways, I go in the freezer, He's showing me around. It's like, here are the frozen patties, and here are the hash browns. That's only for breakfast. But if you want to slip one in through lunch, I won't tell nobody. Anyways, let's go through here for the other section, and I'm just so how long has Jeremiah been? Huh? Who? Jeremiah? Yeah, he's been here for quite some time. Yeah, what did he tell you? Did he tell you anything? I'll talk to Jeremiah right now. Like, no, just like, I don't know. It's just he just seems like intense. Yeah, that guy says a lot of tall tales. All right, don't listen to him. Don't you mind him, okay? Don't let him scare you. All right. Jeremiah, that little rascal. Okay, let's go over here to the fountain drinks. Again, you got to refill them. You got to unscrew the taps. The little caps right here, you put them in, you soak them in the water, and then you refill them, and that's pretty much it. That's the job, son. Again, the cool part about this job, the cool benefit you have of working here at McDonald's. Come here, let me tell you. You get free food. Right? Free food. I mean, who can beat that deal, right? My God, sometimes I work here just for the food. Sometimes I bring my wife and kids, I feed them a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, this is one of the best jobs in the world that you can have, okay? And don't let me get me started on the benefits. You're going to like this job. Son, you're going to like this job. I just look at your face and I see a future manager. What do you say? I swear to God, man, I thought about it. I said, yes. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. Put it right here. Welcome to the family. Fucking shook it up. We went inside. He's going to go get me a shirt. And I started thinking, bro, like, fuck, like, McDonald's, that name is not a good look. Like, I felt nervous because, like, I'm 17, and I felt like if I go back to high school and they find out that I work at McDonald's, everybody's going to clown on me. All the girls are not going to take me seriously. I felt like everybody was going to judge me because the name alone, people just like people always say you go into working at McDonald's like it's a bad thing, right? It's negative. So I was like, fuck that. I don't want to work at some place where people are just going to look down on me. Like the teacher's going to be like, McDonald's, I knew it. I told you you're going to end up at McDonald's. Right? So I don't want that shit. So I quit, man. I was like, you know what? I got hired and I got fired. Matter of fact, I quit. I told him, like, hey, man, actually, I don't think I can work today. I didn't know I was starting to say, well, why not? I thought you said you're ready to go. You look great. I was like, no, my dad, he needs me. He has his, he needs my help at the house. And I don't think, your dad, what the hell? What's that had to do with you? But, so you don't want to work here? I don't get it. I mean, you applied here. I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. You don't want to take it? I'm like, no, it's because right now, like, I'm busy. I'm all over the place. I don't think I can take this job. Oh, my God. Son, you got to make up your damn mind, okay? You want to work here at the greatest place on earth or not? I was like, oh, I'm not. I can't. I got to go. I fucking left, right? Went to the door. I fucking walked home because I was too embarrassed to tell my dad to come pick me up. I walked home, and he's like, my dad's eating, fucking, and he sees me. ¿Qué pasó? No, es que había mucha gente and they don't need me no more. ¿Cómo que? Yo pensé que te dio un trabajo, güey. No, they're like overstaffed and like he was only gonna give me like fucking 5 hours. Take the 5 hours, work hard, and then take somebody else's position. That's how it happens. Like, oh my God, my dad won't let up, right? I'm just like, oh my God, dude, it's just not that. It's just like they want to make me work at the burgers, and I'm not a chef. Like I'm not a get that chef. Te van a enseñar. They're gonna help you, cabrón. They're gonna help you. No, cabrón, no. You're never gonna be nothing in life, cabrón. Never. And I'm just like, oh my, dude, like I'm so pressured right now. I'm like, right. Another excuse I gave him. I gave him another excuse. I fucking ran away from that shit. That was me, man. I always run away from my problems instead of facing them. I'm a fucking runaway. I get lost in my own sauce, right? So that type of kid I was, man. I was like, I didn't want to face a lot of problems, right? But, it's just, I didn't want to work at McDonald's. Fuck, shit, sue me. All right? And if you work at McDonald's and you listen to this podcast, this is wrong, player. There's nothing wrong with that shit. It just wasn't for me. Look at me, fucking, I'm going to end up fucking eating all the food there anyways. You know what I'm saying? I saw myself like, holy shit, I could probably be a manager, have no hair. A la verga, get a gut. Oh, shit, that would have been my life. I could just see it now, right? have been a fucked up kid, man. I would have been having fucked up kids, right? I'll be bringing them to fucking work, putting them in those little jungle gyms so they can play in the playground and just use that as like a daycare. That would have been fucked. That would not be a good look for me. Period. Not a good look. Those little fucking playgrounds, by the way, at McDonald's, they're really scary. Like they're like, I remember like there was kids that were like get trapped in there, right? When you go in there, like there's a cool little hall, like little tunnels. You go here, you go there, and then have you ever like gone in the tunnels and then all of a sudden you got lost and you're just like, wait, I can't find myself, and you start getting like what do we call that, claustrophobic, right? When you're just like, fuck, I can't get out, and I get all fucking, I can't breathe. All of a sudden you couldn't get out. That shit was scary as fuck. Because everything started looking the same, right? You think you're going in circles and you're like, fuck, can't get out. And then you fucking find a kid who's been in and out. Motherfucker has grease, got dry up ketchup in the fucking side of his mouth. He knows the way out. He's all grimy. You're like, can you show me the way? He's like, yeah, I got you. Get in fucking right here. And he goes so fucking fast, like a little fucking rat. He just goes in the tunnels. I'm like, wait up, Timmy, wait up. And then fucking Timmy, hurry the fuck up. And he fucking finds a way out and you finally see the sun and you're like, okay, I'm done. Oh God, I made it out. Thank God. Right? That shit is scary, bro. I always got lost. I hated getting lost as a kid, but I always got lost. I was that kid that always got lost. And my dad would tell me, hey, stand right here next to me because you're going to get lost again. I don't have time to look for you, okay? We're going to come in and out. And I always, okay, all right. But my ADHD, I couldn't fucking focus. I'm over here standing next to my dad at the store. And then before you know it, it's just like, I'm just looking at something like a fucking video game or a bag of chips or something. I'm just staring at that shit like, oh, okay. And I turn around, my dad's gone. Oh, what? I was always that kid fucking getting lost. You fucking hear me in the speakers. Yes, we have a lost child here. Mr. Sepulveda, can you come to the front? My dad's, Ingas. I'm like, ¿dónde está? He was right here. He goes over there. Yells at me in front of everybody. You would think there would be like a intimate moment when they finally find the kid, right? Like you see it like in shows, like in a Disney movie or something, when the fucking kid gets lost. You see Home Alone, right? Fucking kid stays home, the family goes off, they fucking come back, they have a moment like, oh, son, mom. They fucking run into the arms, they hug. Oh, loving, happy moment, right? Not my dad. My dad, when he fucking walked to the front of the store, and he saw me, I'm sitting with the chair. All right, I'm fucking nervous. And I see my dad. Dad! He's got the face like, Dad, what did I tell you, huh? Oh, so shit, man. I'm just like, oh, shit. Fuck. The little fucking police officer. Not even a police officer, the security guard right there. He's just like, is this your dad? Is this your son? And my dad's like, yeah, my son, yeah. This is my son. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you. Chico tu pinche madre. Pulls me to the fucking corner, right? He's already talking to me. ¿Qué te dijo? Huh? No entiende, you don't think, huh? I told you, stand right here. You don't stand right here. And I'm like, but what about, can you just hug me because I was like lost for like hours? I should have left you here. Pinche cabrón. No me haces caso, cabrón. No me haces caso. Don't say that because I don't want to live here. Well, stand next to me, cabrón, okay? Because next time I'm not going to find you. If they say your name again, I'm not coming. Te voy a dejar, cabrón. Te voy a dejar. Fuck, dude. That shit was pressure, right? Can't fuck that up again. Because I was going to be left there. Shit, man. Every time I go to the mall, too. Because my dad would say that, right? He was like, next time you get lost, I'm just going to leave you there. So I'm like, fuck, man. So sometimes we go to like crappy stores and I'm like, I do not want to be left here. This is going to be to get the fuck out of this fucking neighborhood. Fuck that. Sometimes when I would go to certain grocery stores, I would try to figure out like, all right, if I were to get left here, like where would I live? Like when I go to Sam's Club or something or a Costco, I'll look around. I'll be like, I'll build a little fort. Like, I'll build a little fort up there, and I'll come down for little food samples, and I'll just survive through the food samples. That's how I'll do it. Just eat the food samples, and I can make it happen. Yeah, I can start a life here, for sure, right? And I remember, like, walking to the mall. You know how in the mall they have, like, the little bed setups right there? They have a little section where they show you how the bedroom is going to look like with the bed sets, and I'll be like, I can live here, for sure. I'll pick this bed. Yeah, just stay here, run to the food court, try to steal some food. I can live here. I can survive. right? The scariest time that I ever got lost, that I freaked the fuck out, was when we went to the swap meet. Because nobody wants to get lost in no fucking swap meet, right? Because you feel like you're going to just, like, get kidnapped at a swap meet. Swap meet is like where the fucking weirdos go, right? People that are fucking thriving for deals, right? The La Pinche is not even... It's like literally other people's clothes, other people's toys. They just sell. Everybody reselling shit. It's fucking scary. Everybody just reselling their own shit. It's weird, right? So I remember we were at the swap meet. And again, I'm walking with my dad. My dad, stand next to me. And I tell my Mom, can I just stand next to you? My mom was, by the way, my mom is like the sweetest lady, right? She's very kind. Hi, mijo. Are you okay? Hi. My dad's like, hey, déjalo. No le digas eso because he's going to treat him like a baby. And I'm like, Gordo, háblale bien. Talk to him right. That's why he's sensitive. Sensitive, mis huevos. Talk to him. I see. That's how he needs to learn to be a man. And I'm like, Mom, but I want you to like help me. It's okay, mijo. But she was the worst at going to stores because my mom would just focus on the deals and she just starts running around and she doesn't pay attention to where we're at and she will lose us all the fucking time, right? So this time we went to the swap meet and I told my mom, I'm just going to stand next to you. And my mom, again, she just starts zooming through the thing and I'm fucking grabbing onto her purse and I'm just like, that was my trick. I'm grabbing onto the purse and I'm looking around. And in one of the stores that we go to, I remember they're like selling a bunch of shit. They have like a bunch of like belts. And I was standing next to my mom. They had the belts and they had all the fucking t-shirts, the socks. I'm looking and shit. And I let go of my mom's purse. And for some reason, I just forgot that I was supposed to grab onto something. So I grabbed the belt. I'm thinking it was my mom's purse. I'm like hanging onto the belt. And I remember thinking like, damn, well, I've been standing here for a while. And I'm looking around. I did not even look to my right because I was focused on what I was staring at. Was a little like, they had like little toys, shiny shit. I don't know. I don't really know exactly what I was looking at. Maybe candy. And I was just focused on what was in front of me, right? And after a while, I was just like, yeah, it's been a long time. I look. I'm literally staring at the belt. I'm like, oh, my heart has now just... I'm like, oh, no. Like, fuck. It just felt like a movie. Like, I just got zoomed out. Like, no. Where the fuck is my mom? I fucking run out, right? And some guy sees me. He's just like, hey, are you estás perdido? You lost? And I was like, ah, like, because they fucking came at me. Are you lost? Are you okay? Like, ah! I fucking ran. I started running. Ama. And I just fucking started, Ama. And then this guy gets me. And he's just like, hey, okay? I'm lost in my mom. And what does your mom look like? And I was like, she's wearing like a shirt. And I don't know. I forgot the fucking color shirt. I forgot everything. I was fucking traumatized. I was just like, fuck, I'm left here. That's it. I thought about what my dad said. He said, if you get lost, you're going to stay here forever. Like, Allah, man, I don't want to stay at the swap meet. Fucking freaking out. Running around trying to look for my dad. And all of a sudden, every guy's starting to look just like your dad, right? He had the whole shape. You think it's him. You're going to, just the back of their head, you're like, that's him. You just poke at them and they turn around. And hey, say, ¿qué pedo? Oh, no. And then, oh, that's my mom. You poke and they turn around. ¿Qué pasó? Like, no. I couldn't find my fucking dad. And then the guy finally, the one that was talking to me, he was chasing me as I was looking for my mom. And then he finally gets me again. He's like, hey, you know what? You're lost. Let me show you. Let me help you get your mom. So I'm just like, okay. And then he fucking takes me. And he takes me to this one of the workers. They had a little vest on and shit. Now, looking back, that person that was the worker, like, I thought I was safe. I'm like, well, he's going to help me. Little did I know, like, he's probably like 16, right? But at that time, I looked at him like, oh, he's probably an adult. But he was like 16 because he didn't know what to do. When the guy showed him, he's like, where's his dad? I don't know. He's like, where's your dad? I was like, I don't know. Where's my dad? He's just like, all right, I guess I can, my walkie. And we have a lost kid. I don't know. What do I do? And they're like, bring him in the front and then bring him to the center and then we're going to meet me there. And then they met up with another security guy. And then that guy, he told me to wait for a little bit. And then there was a band playing. The swap meet always have a band playing and shit. They were playing norteño music and shit. And they were playing with the drum, the guitar. And then people were dancing. And you know, every time there's a lost kid, they always like stop the music and they have a guy announce that there's a lost kid now. That was me. I was the guy interrupting the fucking whole party because I was lost. I was that guy. Right? The fucking music's over. I come in, there's like, sí, sí. And there's always that guy that sounds like this. Yes, el locutor, sí, sí. And he approached the mic and he's just like, sí, señores, sí, se perdió un niño está perdido, un chamaquín. A ver, ¿cómo te llamas? What's your name? Tell me your name. And I'm like, oh, it's Jesus Sepulveda. Jesús Sepúlveda, familia Sepúlveda, por favor, repórtese para el frente. Aquí andamos, está un niño perdido, pero todo va a estar bien. Everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. The baby's gonna be here in the corner. We're gonna take care of him. It's okay. And that motherfucker had the audacity, right? In that moment of fear, right? He had the audacity to fucking name a sponsor. He's like, sí, everything's gonna be fine. Porque aquí andamos con los amigos de Coca-Cola. Sí, Tecate Light. Aquí andamos, todo bien. Sí, tu niño va a estar en la esquina. Todo va a estar bien. Con los amigos de Coca-Cola están bien aquí. Gracias. And then fucking the party started again. And I'm over here in the corner. And they put us in a little circle. There was other kids there. Other kids lost just like me in fear. And it's like, I swear to God, dude, I was like waiting for my mom. They didn't know how to take care of us. They had a guy fucking look after us. He didn't know how to take care of us. That motherfucker was the worst fucking person to take care of kids. He just literally looked at us. He'll dance the song. He'll fucking eat his little corn and shit. And he looked at us like, hey, mijo, get down, dance. You guys are partners. Dance. Have a good time. It's okay. It's okay. Diviértanse, cabrón. Your mom's going to be here. Don't worry. And I'm just like, I don't want to fucking dance, dog. I want my fucking mom. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to dance. Right? I'm just waiting. And my mom saw me. We locked eyes. I saw her. I was like, Ama. She saw me. She ignored me. I thought she was leaving me. I was like, why would she fucking ignore me? You know what she did? Later on, she told me that she used that situation as like a daycare. She said, okay, good. They're taking care of him. I know where he's at. Let me finish shopping. And I'm going to come back and pick him up because, ta cabrón. I said, he never pays attention. He runs around. Ay, qué bueno que at least he's calm. He's dancing, having a good time. And he found friends. Ah, qué bonito. I said, that's some fucked up shit, some traumatizing shit. Right? I'm over here fucking crying my ass off. I fucking pissed my pants twice. Watching this motherfucker try to take care of me with elote all over his fucking mouth. This is why I don't listen to fucking norteño music. This is why when they tell me, like, hey, go dance, I'm like fucking traumatized. I go back into the fucking moment. And I'm just like, oh, no. I don't want to hear this shit. Turn it off in the radio. This is why. I'm fucking traumatized with this shit. And, but yeah, that was the worst, man. When you get fucking lost as a kid, shit, you think life is over. That's the scariest moment, even with parents, right? When you lose a kid, that's the scariest moment ever. You don't know what's going to happen. It's so funny, like, in that moment of fear, you're, like, really thinking the worst. You're getting scared, right? But then when you find the person, it's like you're happy, but then you get mad right after. Right? You're just like, wait, why didn't you say what I told you? Why couldn't you listen to me? That was my parents. My parents were like happy for a second and they would fucking bash me and I wasn't allowed to do shit. And I was grounded because I got lost. Like it was my fault. I was like, motherfucker, I was like 5 years old. You let me run wild at 5 years old. How am I not going to get lost? Right? But that was the days. Those were the 90s. And in the 90s, you got to fucking be put. You got to be sharp because if you're not, shit, if you're not, then you don't fucking survive. Nowadays, these kids, these kids don't go through. They put the kid in the fucking cart. Duncan, you stay there, all right? You're going to be great. The moms are like right next to them. They have leashes for the kids now. And nosotros, no, you got to be on it, bro. You got to be on it. You got to, I will look at my mom's list and she's like, what's she going to buy? This, and that. Hot dogs, this, okay. Chorizo, okay, that. Bread, pan dulce, okay, cool. That way I knew where everything was. Okay, she's going to get this, and that's third on the list. So, yeah, she's over here in the pan dulce section. There she is right there. Boom, like that. Dog, you got to be sharp on it. These kids don't know nothing about that shit. They don't know nothing about that shit. Right? But different times, different places. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the podcast for this week. All right? This is episode 5 of the Time Flies podcast. Yo, it was fun. This was fun. Cool little breeze, cool little stories. Hope you guys enjoyed them. Next week, stay tuned for that hot fire. Please subscribe. Those numbers look good, but god damn it, those subscribe numbers don't look that great. Tell your friends, hey, you better hit that subscribe, motherfucker. Right? And once again, next week we're gonna be back with that fire shit, that fire shit. All right. How you know what I'm thinking, man? This might be a wild thought and shit, but I'm thinking I might just drop 2 a week. I don't know. You see, I don't know. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that. Like, you know what? Shit. I might just drop 2. So you know what? Let me know what y'all thinking about that 2. Y'all thinking I should drop that 2 or what? Or what y'all thinking? Y'all ready for that shit? Or you guys cool with 1? Let's see what this happens. Or you let me know, all right? Please comment. Comment on my podcast app right there on the iTunes. I'm also on that Spotify. I'm on that Google Play, and I'm on all that shit right now. So, make sure you guys hit the subscribe, comment. Please comment and check out my YouTube, man. That YouTube, let me know. And I got a fucking exclusive coming out, man. I got some stand-up that I'm going to be dropping on my YouTube. Some new stand-up clips. We recorded some shit a while back. We chopped it up. It's looking clean, and it's ready to get dropped. And I'm dropping that shit on YouTube, so look out for that shit. That shit's going to drop this week. So, for sure, that shit is ready. I just saw the fucking end clip right now, and I was like, damn, that shit looks sharp. That shit look like a special. I mean, I like that. I like that. So I'm dropping that fucking stand-up clip, and it's gonna be, it's definitely gonna be a little bit more dirtier than the rest of them. But I mean, this is what I do. All right. But it's dropping soon. It's dropping this week, matter of fact. Okay. All right, guys, be safe out there. And make sure to subscribe to the podcast.